So, herzlich willkommen zu Tesla Effect It Takes Murphy Adventure. Es ist eigentlich nur ein Film im Spiel. Tina, das hört man. Ein Film im Spiel und ich habe nur Gutes davon gehört, beziehungsweise gesehen, beziehungsweise im Humble Bundle gesehen. Und ich freue mich total drauf, das zu spielen, weil es super vielversprechend aussieht. Und ich jetzt einfach mal auf Play drücken werde. Casual mode, why using the flashlight sparkles will appear around objects. They can be picked up. Not really any sparkling. Dann spielen wir es mal im Gamer-Modus. Ich bin natürlich der TwitchPlaysChris. So, Pantheron, bla, alles klar. Gut. Oh, dann fangen wir mal an zu spielen. Hätte ich mal gesagt.
Where am I? Is this a dream?
Not quite, Murphy.
Then you're the big PI in the sky?
That's right, Murphy. But now is not the time for you to be here. There is a vast and malignant evil at work on the earth, and fate, for some reason that even I cannot fathom, has chosen you to oppose it.
But why me?
I'm no more thrilled about it than you are. Nevertheless, your fate has been decided.
It takes Murphy Adventure. Tesla Effect. Chris Jones, Steve Valentine, Jodie Russell, Shannon Engman, Todd Bridges, Richard Norton, Larry Thomas, Steve Whitney, Susan Bonus, and June Lockhart. Ken Murphy as Smart Alex. Achtung, das Spiel ist auf Englisch, also für alle, die...
Murphy. I'm a small-time private investigator in the big city of New San Francisco. My office isn't in the glamour districts. It's in the run-down, mutant part of the city, close to Coit Tower. A place they've been refurbishing for years, but it never seems to improve. Not exactly great for business, but it holds a strange attraction for me. I've cracked some pretty big cases over the years. You may even have heard of me. But I don't do much investigating anymore. These days, I'm known for being a man who gets things done, no matter what the cost. You got a job that pays? I'll do it. No questions asked. I can't really remember why I became a PI. Maybe I was drawn to the romance, adventure, and independence it offered. Or maybe because I believed in its code of honor. That a man can remain untarnished as others sink into a cesspool of lies, corruption, and greed. A man better than the world around him.
So viel zum Intro. Adapted by Chris Jones. Ich freue mich so sehr drauf, das wird bestimmt super cool. Mitsuhiro Tarana.
But even a set of principles can slowly slip from your grasp. The world has a way of beating you into submission. Circumstances change. The guilty aren't always punished. Temptations become obsessions, and love can be violently taken, leaving you empty and hollow. Each day, innocence fades, and your character weakens. That's not all at once, but a piece at a time until you can't be put back together again. You finally realize the only way to get ahead in this world is to make sure you're on the winning side, and then do anything you can to stay alive. I don't know why I'm so reflective tonight. Maybe I finally crossed the Rubicon, but that's not true either. I passed that sign miles back and didn't even pause to take a picture. Maybe I just feel extra guilty tonight for what I'm about to do. There was a time when I would have never agreed to do something this despicable. I can't explain why I do this, but maybe Judas would understand.
Drag him into the speeder. Look, the top window.
Geht schon recht ab am Anfang.
I think we got him. Let's get out of here.
Schweine. Haben mein Auto geklaut. Mein BMW-Prototyp.
Hey you, over here! Finally! What was all that commotion outside anyway? Howza, you really got a hit on the head. Remember me, your old pal Huck? Seriously, you look clueless.
Who or what are you?
Geez, how hard did you hit your head? Well, let me reintroduce myself. I'm your smart Alex, your personal assistant, version 1.5, fashioned 3 years ago in a factory with truly horrible working conditions you don't want to know. I'm your trusty, tech-savvy sidekick whose primary functions include travel agent, inventory tracking and analysis, investigative advice, case notes, and I'm also a confidant and a best buddy, you gigantic oaf. Remember?
Not really.
Would you like a tutorial on my usage?
Natürlich.
Activating tutorial mode. Let's begin. Welcome to the Smart Alex interface. This is where the magic happens. This button takes you to your inventory. Items you pick up along the way can be viewed and used from here. To take a closer look at an item, select it and then click the Examine icon. The Examine feature often gives clues about the object. This is your map, where you can view your current location or warp to other locales. This icon is our handy-dandy built-in hint system. It will list tasks for each location. This is your flashlight. If you are in a particularly dark environment, you can turn on this flashlight to help you out. If you're playing in casual mode, when the beam of light from the flashlight shines on an object that needs to be picked up, the object will sparkle. This is the Look icon. If you want to look at an object without interacting with it, press this icon.
Yeah, more furniture I don't recognize.
The Use icon allows you to interact with an object in the environment. The Smart Alex icon will flash in the corner, confirming an item has been picked up and placed in the inventory. To exit out of the Smart Alex game interface, click on the giant X in the middle. Let's start by picking up an item to add to the inventory. Walk over to the corner shelf and pick up the broken record.
Oh man, my Gene Autry record's broken in two.
Now let's take a look at this new addition in your inventory. Return to the Smart Alex interface and click on the inventory icon. Look, the broken record. Examine the broken record to hear a clue about what to do with it.
I'll need some glue to repair this broken record.
Exit your inventory by clicking the X in the upper right corner. Well, let's try picking up another inventory item. Navigate to the desk and pick up the bottle of glue.
Ich sitze bequem.
It's a bottle of super glue.
Now open your inventory again. You now have both the broken record and the bottle of glue. Let's try combining your two inventory items. Select the broken record and drag it to one of the combination slots below. Now, select the glue and drag it to the other combination slot. I'm experiencing a sensation altogether new to me, and frankly, I love it. Success! You have now created a vinyl record.
Well, I definitely remember my Gene Autry record. It's my one stability in this crazy world.
Try using the vinyl record on your Victrola player in your office. To use an inventory item, simply point at the target, open the inventory, select an item, and then press the Use icon.
I close my
Ah, Gene Autry, the singing cowboy. Nice choice of music. One more thing. To access the pause menu, simply hit Escape. From here, you can save your game, access the main menu, explore the help section, or quit the game. Yep, that's all there is to it. Now let's get back to your actual case.
Sehr gut, dann werde ich jetzt gleich erstmal das Spiel speichern. Einen kurzen Augenblick. Bin gleich wieder.
It's my Gene Autry fake book. Whenever I'm feeling low, I can sing the songs of my hero. Well, I sure don't remember how these holes got in the wall. They look fairly recent, judging from the debris. Who would have done this? And why? What on earth is this amount of cash doing in my office? If someone was trying to hire me to do something, it probably wasn't legal. I better put this away until I know exactly why it's here. Oh boy, a fax. I see my credenza is still keeping dust off the floor. It's a note from my old friend Archie Ellis. Apparently he's out of town doing some research. When he returns, I'll need to ask him about the case we're working on. Well, it's another Mike and Ike Hammer candy comic, Key Lime Largo. I'll put this in... My friend Louie runs the Brew and Stew, and this is his personal brand of coffee. I gotta say, it packs a wallop. My friend Louie runs the Brew and Stew, and this is his personal... more furniture I don't recognize. The Maltese Falcon. I don't remember picking up this little souvenir. How long was I knocked out? Archie Ellis wrote a book? I bet this sells for pennies on eBay. Well, this happened on my first case. I was in the shootout of my life at the warehouse district. I took a bullet, and while I was recovering, I swore I was always going to use my brains before brawn. Oh, man. My Richie Havens signature guitar signature disappeared. That'll teach me to get an autograph with a dry erase marker.
So, man hat mich die ganze Zeit nicht gehört. Ah, ich habe vergessen, das wieder anzumachen. Passt aber. Ich habe eh nicht viel gelabert. Nur, dass ich das eine Spiel ziemlich cool fand. Dass es ja eigentlich seine damalige Geschichte ist.
Man, this record's broken in two.
Ja, und dann nur den Kleber. Und da steht hier MW.
Looks like somebody's wiped my computer clean. Well, I sure don't remember how these holes got in the wall. They look fairly recent, judging from the debris.
Aber mit denen kann ich speichern.
I sure don't remember how these holes got in the wall. Ah, the Colonel. He was my first real mentor in the PI business, and here he is giving me a helpful tip.
Because apparently you never learned the first rule of a PI. And never, ever betray your friends. Now, friendship goes beyond blood and race and politics. You gotta find out who your friends are, then you hold on to them.
I always get the chill of fear down my spine whenever I think of him. No messages on the vid phone. This looks interesting. Probably a book on how to map out fun spots to visit inside your brain. Enigma. Sounds like the story of my life. This looks interesting. It's one of my business cards, but it looks different. When did I change these?
Okay, also was wir jetzt auf jeden Fall mal machen, ist die Platte zu reparieren.
I guess what?
Oh man, jetzt hab ich's nicht.
Ah, my old trusty Victrola still seems the same. Plays my...
Ich muss aufhören, das so früh wegzudrücken. Ah.
Ah, my old trusty Victrola still seems the same. Plays my 78s. Ah, my old trusty...
I close I close my eyes and dream of
So, dann haben wir hier
the one I love so dear.
Tanzschritte. Für Salsa und für Rumba. Rumba.
I close my eyes and dream
The University of...
the one.
These are my credentials. They don't just give this to anyone. You have to pay a fee.
of Investigation of Utah? Tex Murphy. Correspondence School. Private Investigation. Tex Murphy. Arthur Murphy School of Dance. Also, was ist er jetzt? Detektiv oder Tanzlehrer? Oder Pornostar? The fuck is this shit?
What's up with the bed? Looks like it's for a Lothario instead of some hard-working down-on-his-luck PI. Am I going crazy here? The government footrest. Picked it up at a government warehouse sale years back. But I've never had the nerve to open it all the way.
Alter, hab ich mich erschrocken.
I certainly don't remember this piece of furniture. I certainly don't remember this piece of furniture. Looks like a genuine antique instead of something I normally get at a white elephant sale. I certainly don't remember this piece of furniture. Well, that's new. Whoa. I've never seen this much money in my life. If this is my money, what were they paying me for?
Ich sehe hier kein Geld, ich sehe hier nur eine Tasche.
I've never seen this much money in my life. If this is mine. It's a sitting room. Good for sitting.
Rechts oder links? Rechts oder links? Mike.
Someday, I hope to
And
collect all
Ike.
the Mike and Ike Hammer comics and place them here.
Gut.
The door to my back storage room is locked. That's strange. Oh, I had this door permanently sealed as it opened directly into my bedroom. People thought that was awfully presumptuous of me.
Das heißt, die Tür ist zugesperrt. Vielleicht...
All I need is one good night stand.
Genau. Vielleicht ist hier irgendwo ein Schlüssel versteckt.
Yeah, I remember years ago, I was finishing up the latest Mike and Ike Candy Kids adventure, and I realized I devoured several chapters and it wasn't agreeing with me. I could feel my stomach churning like a volcano, and I realized I wasn't going to make it to the bathroom.
Oh, what? I'll get you, Murphy, if it's the last thing I do.
Yeah, it's kind of been a sore spot in our relationship ever since. Yeah, not many people wake up from blackouts with new furniture.
Jawohl.
Someday, I hope
Also
to
ist das hier
collect all
so
of the Mike and
meine
Ike Hammer
Achievement
comics
Box,
and place
sprich
them
wenn
here.
ich... Hier, Mike
Mike
Hammer.
Hammer books are great, but I prefer stories about his crazy nephews, Mike and Ike Hammer. The Big Finish Detective by your Aaron Colmers. Finns make the best detectives.
So, von da sind wir gekommen. Ich frage mich trotzdem.
The door to my back storage room is locked. That's strange.
Ist hier denn nicht irgendwas, frage ich mich. Ist hier denn nicht irgendwas?
What's up with the bed? Looks like it's for a the government footrest. Well, that's new. The door to my back storage room is locked. That's strange. My indispensable water cooler still doesn't have paper cups.
Hier waren wir gewesen. Ist da jetzt nicht vorgeht, dann jetzt wieder gespeichert.
They look fairly
Oh, ich kann doch
judging
raus.
from the debris.
Okay.
So it wasn't a horrible dream. There are gun shell casings in a shot-out window above the electronics shop. I know I'm involved, but how? I should investigate the area and then find out if anybody else heard the commotion. Chelsea's newsstand is completely abandoned. I need to find out what happened to Chelsea.
Also ist mein Auto noch da. Ich gehe jetzt zuerst mal...
Where is he shooting from? Look, the top window. I just shut out our headlight.
I remember speeder headlights coming down the alleyway. motor oil, the secret ingredient to Louis' Armageddon blend. Louis usually up at this time. I should ask him if he heard anything.
Kann wirklich mit allem interagieren.
This photo was taken from the top floor of the electronics shop. Who's over there spying on me?
Okay, da sieht man jetzt so einen Text Murphy, wie er da vor
No,
seinem
no, it's the Wardenclyffe Tower. A Nikola Tesla
Büro
invention.
steht.
I have the strangest feeling this is related to a case I was working on. Well, looks like the dumpster escaped unscathed.
Where is he? He's up at the window. I think we got him.
Someone was shooting from the top of the electronics shop. Well, looks like the dumpster escaped
He's injected himself. I don't care. Drag him into the speeder.
I think someone was getting abducted. No one knows these back alleys of Chandler quite like me.
Ich nehme mal stark an, dass das alles hier Blut ist.
Nice graffiti art.
Bin mal gespannt, was passiert ist. Vor allem weiß ich nicht, was der Rest hier sein soll. Quittungen, Müll, keine Ahnung. Aber es sieht nicht gut aus.
This is the Brew and Stew run by Louis Laments. Nicest guy on Chandler. He let me run up a tab a time or two.
Mike and Ike.
Another Mike and Ike hammer. Candy Cane Confidential.
Mike and Ike.
Mike and Ike hammer. Murder, my sweet.
Jawohl. Da haben wir jetzt schon einiges gefunden, nur weil wir hinters Haus gegangen sind. Ich hoffe nicht, dass es jetzt so äquivalent zu der Länge der Geschichte ist, weil das wäre ein bisschen traurig. Ich kann weder springen, noch kann ich sonst irgendwas. Also ein bisschen stört mich das Gameplay schon, aber ich bin das auch nicht so gewohnt. Daher ist es wieder okay. Was mache ich hier? Ich gehe einfach mal hoch. Wer baut sowas? Mike and Ike. Jawohl.
Another Mike and Ike hammer candy comic. Tootsie Rolled.
Okay, ich wollte sagen, ist das ein UFO, aber hier wimmelt ja eh alles von diesen schwebenden Autos. Die Gegend sieht nicht so gut aus. Oh Mann, oh Mann. Okay, ich bin unsterblich. Und ich habe auch nur 600 FPS.
Yes,
Was
the
auch
city
sehr
of
schön
San
ist.
Francisco picks up the trash once a year. I think we're getting close to our date.
Okay, wir sind in San Francisco. Im was für ein 2050, glaube ich, ne, wenn ich richtig geguckt habe. Und es ist dreckig.
Free Cards at Midnight isn't open right now. I'll have to try back later. Archie helped me out on my Pandora directive case where we met a charming fellow named Jackson Cross.
I'm gonna do you the favor of a lifetime. I'm gonna let you walk. But if I catch you meddling in NSA affairs one more time, I'm gonna put a bullet right in your eyeball. Is that clear? Get this pukehead out of my office. I'll be watching you, Murphy.
Man, I thought this would have ended up in the Andes Mountains.
So cool.
Chelsea's newsstand is completely abandoned. I need to find out what happened to Chelsea. Sad to say, many robots and cyborgs end up down here. They get hooked on old Chihuahua motor oil, and they stumble down here looking for a fix until their lights fade out. That's Rook's pawn shop.
Das ist schön.
Behind Rook's pawn shop is a dirty, ugly out.
The broken zipline trolley. Okay.
I remember the day I came back to my office to that grisly sight.
I tried for an hour to get Pug's head out of the water cooler, but it was no dice. The police showed up and thought about grilling me until they realized Pug was a mutant. And it was like they couldn't care less.
I guess people are a little apprehensive about taking that bottle back for deposit. Yeah, the city of Old San Francisco picks up the trash once a year. I think we're getting close to our date.
Once a year, also einmal im Jahr wird der Müll wieder aufgesammelt. Alter. Ich hab eben gedacht, einmal im Monat, aber einmal im Jahr ist ja übel. Okay. Okay. That's none of my business.
These dumpsters have housed various individuals over the... No one knows these back alleys of Chandler quite like me. Yeah, the city of Old San Francisco
Den
picks up the
Tennisschläger
trash
krieg ich
once a
wohl
year.
nicht.
I think we're getting close to our date.
Was denn?
Nix.
Three Cards at Midnight isn't open. Looks like Rusty's Fun Mass building has been converted into a Knights of the Templar it's closed. Most businesses on Chandler Avenue won't open until later. Rusty's always gave me the creeps. It's closed. Most businesses on Chandler Avenue won't open until later.
Okay.
Sounds like there's something scary in the sewers.
I'm pretty sure every one of your cases involves the Snow White warehouse somehow.
The fuck? Jo.
It's like a swipe card reader.
Also müssen wir eine Karte finden.
Needs a key.
Ich brauche für alles einen Schlüssel.
Mi hombre, it's closed.
Was?
Most mi hombre is takes.
Good evening, ladies and charms. I'm your entertainer tonight, Mr. Franco Spinoza. I'm going to be playing some songs that I know you'll love. Listen to this one. Hot and cold, it's what it does to me. Hot and cold, the shower sprays on me. La la, hey, la la la. Hell with it.
The hell with it. Nice. Sehr cool.
Yeah, the Golden Gate Hotel was so famous they named a bridge at. These dumpsters have housed various individuals over the years. It's always nice to know I'll have a place to go if I can't make rent.
Gut, dann geht's hier hoch. Da gehen wir jetzt noch nicht hin. Ich gehe jetzt erst einmal runter. Da hinten waren wir gewesen. Sprich, wir waren nur noch nicht unten. Wir haben Autosave, was mir viel Freude bereitet. Und hier ist eine brennende Mülltonne, was mir warme Maronen bereitet. Stimmt doch gar nicht. Gut, okay, gut zu wissen. Aber ich mag lieber jetzt ein bisschen rumlaufen und die Sachen erkunden.
Well, looks like Louis at the Bruin Stew is preparing to open up shop. You should go talk to him. Maybe he heard something.
I'm here to see my pal Louie, but I see a pretty brunette at the counter. I have the feeling she recognizes me, but I have no idea who she is.
Well, hello, stranger.
Straight to the case, confused.
Louie here?
He's in the back, getting ready to open. You're up awfully early. Want some coffee?
Sure. I like it like my heart.
Black?
Oh, man. You ruined my joke.
Is that blood? Ow! Oh, hush. You're not picking fights again.
This is a little fantasy, stranger danger.
Maybe I should go find Louie.
You shouldn't go drinking without me. Next time, call me and we'll get sloshed together. Ah, geez, I'm late. I got a new extension at work. I'll send it to your smart Alex. Please, go see Dr. Donahue at the North Hill Clinic. Call me after and tell me what she says about that noggin of yours. See you, Uncle Louie.
See you, Taylor. Mr. Murphy, what are you doing here?
Ich weiß gar nicht, was ich sagen soll. Shock and oh. Einfach das
Louie, you look great. I hardly recognized you. I mean, how did you lose so much weight so fast? Is it some sort of hypo-lipo session?
I've been this weight for some time now. You just never noticed.
Body speak, time say, change from her.
Hey, tell me who that woman was who just left here. And why does she act like she knows me?
Why you gotta be like that? You know Taylor. A little too well, you ask me. You drunk again? I told you. You ain't allowed in here. You've been drinking.
I am stone cold sober. Other than my head, I feel totally normal. It's everything else that's weird.
What happened to your head?
I don't know. I woke up on the fire escape. I go into my apartment and everything is different. The street, Chelsea's newsstand, you, everything is completely different. I mean, I don't know whether I'm tripping here or having a bad dream or something.
What's the last thing you remember before you woke up?
I don't know, but something with Chelsea.
Chelsea? What day do you think it is? No, hold on. What year do you think it is?
What year? Are you serious? It's 2043.
Oh, jeez. Look at that calendar. Over there, on the fridge.
2050. What the hell's going on here? Last night, Chelsea and I went to the Golden Pagoda.
I think the wording was very, very attractive.
Oh, no! What? It's me.
Look, somebody has stolen our car. I mean, here I am, my speeder's stolen out here. I'm sitting on a great... God, that was hot!
Oi! Would you guys like a lift to the cop shop?
No, we'll walk.
He's really just trying to do us a favor.
Chelsea, I'm getting a really bad feeling about this. It's like some sort of deja vu.
The Fabergé World Tour 14, the most exotic and exquisite exhibit of the day.
Who's your mate?
Oh, that's Tex. He's having a very bad day.
That true, Tex?
Oh.
Hm?
Noch Spaß? Typisch.
So, geht wieder weiter. Ab und zu habe ich ein paar Unterbrechungen aus Gründen.
No, everything's...
Zum Beispiel jetzt, weil im Hintergrund was arbeitet. Gut.
just going peachy.
Well, things could get worse, sir.
He shot me. He shot both of us. He shot me for nothing. Why isn't there anything?
That's what I'm trying to tell you, Mike. It wasn't last night. It was 7 years ago.
What the hell is that?
Looks like you got injected with something. Maybe that's what's messing with your head. Or maybe it's that goose egg. Either way, buddy, you gotta see a doctor.
What about Chelsea? Where is she? I mean, is she okay?
You said to never say nothing about her. Never again.
Louis, I don't know what kind of bastard I turned into over these last 7 years, but this is me, Tex. You've got to tell me where Chelsea is. Louis, please tell me.
That night, you and Chelsea just disappeared. You showed up a few weeks later. You couldn't remember nothing then neither. But Chelsea, she never showed up.
Wurde ihr nicht gerade in den Hals geschossen?
This is too much for me to get my head around. All I want to do right now is find out what happened to Chelsea. The cops have to have a file on this. I gotta get down there and talk to them.
You shouldn't be driving in your condition. I'll call you a cab. You know, I love Chelsea like she was my own daughter. I still miss her, even after all this time. It sure is good to have the old mice back. I don't want to get all mushy, but I missed you, Mike. We don't get too much of that stuff around here anymore. Cops have been good about cleaning things up. I got no idea who would have been doing the shooting or getting taken. Clint's done a real nice job, don't you think? Good to see the neighborhood getting fixed up. I don't got a ladder. You might want to check at the Golden Gate Hotel. They've been doing a bunch of renovations. I like that Archie fella. Real friendly. Don't always understand what he's talking about, but hey, different strokes for different folks, right? Yeah, nice to have some fresh blood here on Chandler Avenue. Not really the kind of place I do a lot of shopping at, but some folks seem to like it fine.
True and true.
I forget. You don't remember nothing about Taylor. She works for the Bay City Mirror. Does a lot of investigations, and she's a real peach. Sweet, smart, funny. Yeah, I wasn't too happy that you and her was spending time together, but maybe she was seeing through all that tough guy stuff. She's good that way. Oh, me? I'm just the same as always. Just a little less of me than I used to be. I wish I could tell you everything you can't remember, but I don't know much. You and Chelsea went missing, and then you showed up out of nowhere a few weeks later. A couple of days after, you was gone again. I only saw you a few times after that. A couple of years went by, and then you came back, and something bad had happened to you. I don't know what, but it made you hard and mean, and you just got worse. Got to where I didn't even want you around anymore.
I can't go to the North Hill Clinic. Not now. I need to investigate the crime scene to find out what happened before the police arrive. Being part of a historical landmark is not really helping my midlife crisis.
Alter. Das ist ein Stromzaun.
It's closed. Most businesses on Chandler Avenue won't open until later. You know, I never actually see anyone working on this street. Now that's a handsome devil. Wait a minute. Arrival PI. Oh man, how did this happen?
Always deep.
It's locked. I won't be able to enter without proper identification.
Alter, wie lange der braucht. Gut, ich glaube, ich werde... Warum ist hier alles voll mit Blut? Wobei das auch eher Rost sein kann, aber man weiß ja nicht. Man weiß ja nicht. Spectre Burns Barbecue.
Closed. Yeah, this building's been a lemon for anyone who's tried to open a business here.
Dann ist auch ein Zaun. Also das heißt, ich war schon überall gewesen in San Francisco. Historical landmark. This neighborhood has recently been protected under the Antiquities Act as one of the last remaining original 20th century neighborhoods. This array will soon be fully restored. Court Tower, San Francisco Historical Society. Man kann ja auch den Müllberg hochgehen, ne?
This became a highly sought-after neighborhood post-World War III when it was found that the radiation couldn't penetrate through all the lead paint.
My nose has started sagging lately. Makes it hard to breathe. Now, what kind of info you looking for, huh?
Ich weiß ganz genau, auf was das hinaus soll. Wenn du Informationen haben willst, dann musst du ihm halt Erdnüsse geben. Ganz einfach.
Every few years, someone gets the bright idea that this place should be preserved. Repairs are done for a few months, then the workers disappear when City Hall realizes what type of people really inhabit this place.
Die dunklen Orte sind mir echt zu dunkel. Screen Brightness. Zuck. Jawohl. Okay, ist das jetzt der Tower? Ja. Ich da runter. Springe lebt wahrscheinlich immer noch, aber wir probieren es gleich aus. San Francisco Historical Landmark White Tower, also known as the Lillian-Coit Memorial Tower, opened 1933, a high array Penis, architects Penis and Penisman, San Francisco. So. Das war so klar.
Well, you're dead. Don't be sad. It's probably the most satisfying ending this case was ever going to have.
Gut. Gesundheit. Gesundheit.
Whoa. I wasn't. Looks like no one's home. This is gonna be easier than falling off a horse. This window doesn't want to open up. Maybe if I. Whoa! Fortunately, I hit an awning before I hit the ground, but I didn't stop bouncing for about 30 minutes.
Gut. Hier ist also nichts mehr, dann kann ich ja gehen. Dann muss ich jetzt dahin, wo es kriminell wird. Die Frage ist nur, wo das ist. Tax Office, Ritz Hotel, Golden Gate, Hotel. Toll.
That's an empty vial. These dumpsters have housed various individuals over the years. It's always nice to know I'll have a place to go if I can't make rent.
Das ist interessant. Alter. Hab ich gar nicht dran gedacht, eben da mal reinzugucken, beziehungsweise hab ich das gar nicht gesehen, aber ich hätte es lieber nicht gesehen. So, wo muss ich hin?
Hey, what can I do for you, Mike?
Mike?
I wish I could tell you everything you can't remember. But I don't know much. You and Chelsea went missing, and then you showed up out of nowhere a few weeks later. A couple of days after, you was gone again. I only saw you a few times after that. A couple of years went by. And then you came back and something bad had happened to you. I don't... It's real good having you stop in more regular. How can I help you?
Gar nicht. Ich weiß immer noch nicht, wo ich hingehen muss.
Yeah, the city of Old San Francisco picks up the trash once a year. I think it's the sewer to Chandler Avenue. And I never go in there unless I really, really have to. This became a highly sought-after neighborhood post-World War III when it was found that the radiation couldn't penetrate through all the lead paint.
Momentan bin ich ein bisschen perplex. Ich weiß momentan echt nicht, wo ich hin soll. Da nicht. Krieg ich hier auf?
This is the Brew and Stew run by Louis Lamentz. Nicest guy on Chandler. He let me run up a tab at timer. These dumpsters have housed various individuals over the years. It's a Mike and Ike Hammer candy comic. Citizen Candy Cane.
Gut, dass ich hier noch ein bisschen rumgelaufen bin. Trotz allem, ich würde gerne wissen, wo ich hin soll. Weil ich bin der Meinung, dass ich jetzt schon alles überprüft habe.
Lead pipes are always magically drawn to my skull like moths to the flame.
Ja. Warum wird der von jedem fertig gemacht?
Dancing is a Murphy family tradition.
Okay, das sind die Tanzschritte. Die Löcher haben wir, das haben wir, das haben wir.
It's my Gene Autry fake book. Whenever I'm feeling low, I can sing the songs to my hero. Whoa, I've never seen this. The door to my back storage room is locked. That's strange. I certainly don't remember this piece of furniture. Looks like a genuine ant. What's up with the bed? Looks like it's for a Lothario instead of some hard-working down on his luck PI. Am I going crazy here?
Irgendwo.
Footrest. Picked it up at a government warehouse sale years back.
Muss ja der Schlüssel sein.
Sometimes I wish I had a talking gumball machine as my wacky sidekick.
Toll. Ich habe mich schon gefreut, ich habe schon gedacht, da ist was drin. Nichts.
Too bad this zipline trolley is broken. It's missing a wheel.
Sprich, wenn ich eventuell irgendwo die andere Rolle finde.
Chelsea's newsstand is completely abandoned. I need to find out what happened to Chelsea. This became a highly sought-after neighborhood post-World War III when it was found that the radiation couldn't penetrate through all the lead paint.
Wenn ich die andere Rolle finde, vielleicht gibt es dann da oben irgendeine Möglichkeit, sich festzubinden, festzuhängen und dann darunter zu fliegen. Ich habe nur die NSA-Karte da hinten, aber die hebt er ja nicht auf. Weiß halt nicht, was ich momentan machen soll. Außer doof durch die Gegend laufen. Schon wieder, ich bin so eine Hohlbirne.
That's my favorite podcast. Closed. Yeah, this building's been a lemon for anyone who's tried to open a business here.
Kann man ja nur zum City Tower.
Yeah, some things never change or biodegrade. Coit Tower, once one of the great landmarks of the city, is now a broken down monument symbolizing the world that's passed us by.
Hier ist nichts, hier kann ich nichts öffnen. 0. So, das Lichtstraße, die ist da drüben eingezäunt, die ist hier eingezäunt. Ich habe keine Karte, die NSA-Karte kann ich, glaube ich, nicht aufheben, weil das wäre jetzt so das Einzige, was mir einfallen würde, was ich jetzt noch machen kann. Ich probiere das noch aus, es ist schon spät, ich würde dann gern, wenn das nicht funktioniert, ins Bett gehen. Nichts. Nichts. Gar nichts. Ja. Cool. Also kann man auch ein bisschen machen.
Heck, Malden. That buffoon always got credit for cases I solved. Some pretty intense staring contests have been held right here. If a bell is on the front desk, I could ring it and talk to the clerk.
If you've been a bad boy. Sure, I've been a bad boy. So, dann geht's hier wahrscheinlich.
Yeah, needs a key.
Das Ding ist ja
People who stay here at the needs a key. Well, I had this door permanently sealed as it opened directly into my bedroom. People thought that was awfully presumptuous of me. Well, this is a flashy new neighbor. Well, this is a flashy new neighbor. That's not right. Well, that was stupid.
Was soll ich denn sonst machen?
Well, this is a flashy new neighbor. A bell will be placed in the lobby if a clerk is on duty. It's best not to sit on these couches, but if you do, you better be wearing a hazmat suit. It's best not to sit on the ultimate game of Battleship. Problem with vid phones is you can't call anyone from the bathroom the Presidio. I mean, the Palace of Fine Arts. No, wait, is it the Museum of Science?
Gut.
San Francisco just has too many landmarks.
Ich finde momentan nicht weiter, es ist auch spät. Deswegen würde ich jetzt sagen, dass wir eine Pause machen für heute. Und morgen nicht, übermorgen. Oh, ich bin schon ganz müde. Übermorgen geht's weiter. Und machen wir um die Ecke. Ja, nein. Übermorgen geht's weiter und dann, ui.
That's a Mike and Ike Hammer Candy comic, The Sweet and Sour Lady. I'll put this in my comic book rack back at the office.
Gut. Bis dann. Save. Okay. Und dann kann ich nur noch sagen, auf Wiedersehen. Oh, da ist die Kamera nicht da. Auf Wiedersehen.